Alright, are you live? Let's see. We're live. Alright. So, Scrap Mechanic had released a new test version update. And here is the list of things that will be updated. I'll put this here on the side so I would be able to review some of its features. And here is chat, if you wanted to know. I guess I could put this on the side too. Alright. So, today we'll be testing the test version to find extra bugs, because that's why it's a test version. And we'll be also checking out some other things this mentions. So, alright. If you haven't noticed, this is also my 500th hour me playing this game. So, and yeah, it's because I've done a bit of background work, and let's say the mod I installed for this for my world, I can't reinstall it. Somehow uninstalled itself, and I can't reinstall it. And also, I believe there's no reverb now. I think I fixed the problem. Not too sure what the problem was, to be honest, but I did multiple tests before live streaming and found the problem. Or it's just fixed. Also, anyone know what this error means? It always comes up when I play, and it comes up every so often when I do play. And so, we'll go my survival world, Crystal's Omnigon, and we also will be doing the creator world, because some improvements had happened in creative as well. So, I already read the patch notes before I started this update, and some of the features in here are great. So I'm loading this mod here at the first time, and alright, here we see a bug. I'm constantly swinging my hammer, and my hand is now on my mouse. See, yeah, we're gonna have this live. So the small things will be even caught. Alright, so I've been working on this world for a little bit, and I've been editing another lore video, which is taking a while. That's why you haven't been seeing any activity from me. But I've done a lot of things. Okay, first of all, made a clock. Made a clock that purple night, this dark color, sunrise slash sunset, day, even afternoon or just noon, and red means the doors are closed. Also made an elevator to the roof, because you know I don't know if I'm gonna ever need it. Also, this car. I've scrapped so much videos. I made a car. The other car is gone. I was making a video about me making the beginnings of this car, but it was way too long, and it really was boring, as for a lot of my videos in the beginning. So I accidentally made this car. No, more purposely than accidentally, but I have this car. It has 4 wheels, all-wheel steering, and all-wheel drive. Doors on either side, connected to XOR gate. System back here, a bed, 2 spud ammo, a battery container, a gas container, a few storage, maintenance, food, and gasoline. Another chest up here. A few buttons. 1 activates that back there. 2 brings the sputtling gun out, and 3 fires it. And 4 and 5 are just the doors. I also decided to add my flying craft above it, just in case if I want to use it. I also made this because, well, as I said, my mod got uninstalled and I can't reinstall it. So I've got that there, so I can mine rocks. Well, unfortunately, my timer gets messed up every time I do try to mine rocks. Actually, when I go out and unload it, this timer just stops. And it just messes everything up. Doors don't close in the right time. Instead of pausing it, I think they should let it continue, even if it will cause some extra lag. These timers will not deload. Not only, I mean, the blocks themselves could deload, but the system will not be able to. I've also invested in reinforcing the wall with this. Because, as people said many times, anything with a durability of 6 cannot be destroyed by farm bots or tool bots. But, this, one of the things in this update is, well, let's say before this test update, explosives could not destroy these 6-tier blocks. And now, it says it could. So that could be a problem, can't it? Can't it? So they might be able to destroy them now. I'm not sure. Patch note doesn't say so. Also shorten the wall a little bit because I was feeling that some farm mods just spawned in my wall over here. So I've shortened it, and so I don't have to invest so much resources making this. Also, I have an extra craft bot that is an optional choice for me to add up there. In that like slot there, up there, above my bed. Yeah, here. I could add my craft bot over there if I want to. Well, anyone remember this walk car? It was one of my most viewed things on YouTube, and the wheels are on top of some warehouse, and a walk ate all my corn except for that one. And also added a fan back here before my module got removed. And over there in the yonder is my old harvesting thing. Okay, we're getting off track already, yes. Alright, first feature I want to check out before it gets too dark is they said they improved the drop rates for glue clamps and oil. That dropped 1. That dropped 2. Is it 2 max or 3 max? What is it? I also dropped 1? Oh, okay, sometimes it does drop 1. Okay, what about you? How much would you give me? 2. Oh, it tells you up there. 2? 1? Oh, so is it a 2-1 business here too? 4? So, it's kind of like Ember, I think. Yeah. Ember like dropped anywhere from 1 to 4. So it might be the case too. Also, they made a noise for drowning. Guess I'm gonna hear that while down here. Oh, or near drowning. Does sound like he's in pain. Okay, that would help us just in case if we forgot that he will drown or he can drown. All right. Let's see. So looks like they don't drop more than 2. Wait, let me. Yeah, okay. Oh, another thing. This thing has a sound effect now. We're winding up. Let's hear it. Actually, let's go on land first. Yeah, I think we should. If I haven't mentioned earlier, explosives could now destroy level tier 6 metal. Durability metal. 6, not metal, just like 6 durability items, blocks and parts. And now it's been leveled up to 7. So now 2 concrete could be destroyed by explosives, so as 2 metal. But 3 metal is still indestructible. Alright, let's hear this wind up sound. It's very subtle, but try listening to it. Also, it shoots a lot faster and the wind up time is shorter. They also have done a lot of crafting things here. Actually, let's go to our other craft spot maybe. You know? Here. They also have done a lot of crafting improvements. Such as paint costs less. That is a lifesaver. Also, chemical containers. Oh, I don't have the glue, but guess what I got just now? Some glue. Yeah. Also, fertilizer. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I have so many seeds. But, you know, it would be useful if they had a way to get rid of some of the potato seeds. because that is the one that piles up more than any other seed. Also, if you guys are wondering, I've got this shark thing here. I'm using the mod that got uninstalled. I'm really not sure what caused it to uninstall. I believe it's another mod I installed, which they both didn't install. So they allow to craft batteries now, which is also pretty useful. What else? Glow stick emits around itself a little bit. I think I have some glow sticks, you know, I can go make some now. I got nothing to lose. Yeah, chemical container too. I want to test if you could shoot chemicals using the water cannon or the vacuum pump, like how the boss spot does, because that would be pretty cool. I'm checking out a few more things. What else? Concrete, yes. Made it cost more things here, but the scrap metal or the scrap stone had reduced by half. And that makes concrete so much more like wanting to get, I guess. I was going to turn some of the scrap metal into iron. Or metal, as it's called. Alright. That looks cool. That does look so cool. I have some chemicals here. Oh look, the top of that is the top of that. Looks like a semi-see-through chemical. Some little cute test things there. And what seems to be the chemical symbol. Right, oh, I like that highlight. Alright. Can this be a weed killer? Actually, that's a strange question to ask. But it could be. Chemical could be a weed killer. Or a farm bot killer for all that matter. Alright. I guess it does have some sort of glow. Though, it is definitely a lot brighter when you do show it. Ah, yeah, it's like as bright as sun. Yeah, look how bright it is. They are really effective, but I don't think anybody really uses them. So, alright. I'm gonna disconnect one of these, actually the two back here, because it's the most prominent. You know. And with the water container back there. And connect it to this chemical container. See if the water cannon could shoot this. If not, well, I'm gonna try the vacuum cannon after that. Right, let's see which one of this is. You? Successful. Alright. So the very back row. Oh, it's so bright. So. Wait, actually, I just noticed. This chemical container does not have a connection point. Oh, well, alright, that idea is out the bucket. Wonder why it doesn't. I mean, it's the test version. There's just things that are in here. Can't blame them for it. It's just a test version. So it makes me wonder, what's the use for the canisters? Unless... Right. Right, I'm gonna remove this so it doesn't... I've put that there so it doesn't just drift into the water like all of my creations do. No. Don't go there. Ah! Ow. Move up. No, don't get crushed by it. Alright. We're gonna go to the nearest chemical pond, which there I have a chemical harvester. There we could see the remains of my old car. I've scrapped it to make more base parts and... other things in this car too. And again, I hear a lot of people say this, but the windshield pieces, people say no, they can't look good. Well, I don't think they look too bad on my creation now. I'm wondering if they secretly allowed it so you could harvest the warehouse now. Also, something I should mention is the warehouse key. I haven't found the warehouse key for any one of my, or not the warehouse key, the warehouse switch. I haven't found them for any one of my creations or warehouses. None of the warehouses have a warehouse key. Also, yeah, it's over there. They may have removed the capability to pump chemicals directly into a chest, but chemicals must be pumped directly into a chemical container. What's another change? Maybe a bug is the chemical container doesn't have any form of interactable connection. Maybe that's a bug. Alright, here I am to the nearest chemical pond. No. Still could pump in. Does that mean they could pump in water too? Now I wonder what the use for it is then. Whatever it is, it does look really cool. I don't like that texture. So, I guess the answer is no, and we don't need it, but I think we could use it if we wanted to. For all we know, we could just put this container right up to a sputtering gun and... Ooh, that could be a neat weapon. A chemical sprayer. It could use things like, I don't know, kill weed. Such as the 2 saplings that are grown in my base. Which are really annoying. Saplings, bushes, I'm not sure where they are. But maybe it could allow to like remove grass and stuff. It could be a weed killer. Maybe also do some flinching damage to haybots and other robots and creatures. Not sure. That's a neat concept though. So what else? New sound effect for being hungry and thirsty, alright. Okay, let's shoot random blocks. Painting. Big formats run away and despawn during a raid instead of staying there and just disappear. Paint costs less flowers to craft, which is a god saver. Because I use so much paint for my creations, and the reason I really don't use it for survival is because paint is just so expensive to get. Feels like it's easier to get it out of those scrap chests than anything. It used to cost about 10, it did used to cost 10 flowers for like 5 canisters. Now it's 1 for 1. Which is better, but it's still a little annoying. Fertilizer would be crafted from seeds, very useful. Do something with potato seeds too. Battery can be crafted from scrap metal and chemicals. Oh, good. For me, I had overabundance of the batteries. But now I kind of need batteries. Because one, this sputtering gun is powered by electric engine, and two, all those 20 drills, or actually 19 drills, are powered by electric motors. So I've ran out of electric motors. Also now because I've deloaded this chunk, I gotta readjust the timer. Cause look, the sun's setting, so it should be about here. But no, it's like here. Daytime. Yeah, so I've been running out of, or almost running out of battery power. I was worried it will run out sooner or later. Well, now we craft batteries. Useful. Very useful. Yeah, what else can we do? Let's see. No longer costs paint to erase paint. Good, that is good. More paint fixes. Tools can be thrown on the floor. Alright, let's throw all my tools on the floor. In one space. Oh, you can't... Oh wow, look at that mess. You can't throw... Oh, you could throw the connection tool because you could craft it. But you can't throw the lift and the hammer. Let me take a screenshot of all of them on the floor. Hopefully they don't despawn. Go. There. Nice one. Kinda looks cool. Anything else? Minor inventory GUI bug fixes. Oh wait, I completely forgot about that. You could go to tools to access tools, which doesn't seem to be working right now. Locks to go to look. I completely forgot about this feature. I bet everyone did. Oh, that's kind of useful. I have some oranges. Doesn't seem like it's registering. Well, it's because no one was using this feature. Devs couldn't fix it. Let's see, anything else? Fix the crash that occurred when occurred on shutdown when playing the game in full screen with display turned off. Crash that occurred when switching resolution with mods loaded. Mod parts can now show up in creative inventory and mod parts are now searchable. That is so useful. I don't have to go scrolling through all those areas. That's great. Fixed an issue causing parts to be attached to suspension and pistons, even though another part was already attached. Not so sure what it means, but optimize some interactive parts to use less network bandwidth. It's less lag. I am getting about 30 or so FPS right now, which actually that's with my thing not on. My thing on, okay, something's flying in my room. I think it's a moth. Yeah. Jeez. I'm getting less lag now. Barely any noticeable lag. Ah, there's a moth. It's a moth. It's flying around my room. What does it want from me? Oh. Also, okay, this moth is annoying. I'll just ignore it. Fix the issue that could cause network events to be caused behind. So now my base is less laggy, including when my thing is active. Alright, now we're gonna jump into creative and test. Actually, wait. Another thing was he made a sound when he was thirsty and hungry. It's gonna do a lot of things. Actually, whack my hammer. This concrete should eventually break. I don't press that button. I can't. Is his stomach grumbling? But he's thirsty, not hungry. I have to go somewhere more desolated where all this machinery doesn't affect me. It sounds like my stomach's growling. It's really subtle. I could barely hear it. You guys might not be able to hear it, but it's just my stomach slowly growling out of hunger. So, I guess that's an interesting thing. Now we'll go to creative. Alright, let me just get back to my island and actually get back to my base. Actually, I'm gonna disconnect the system. Oh. Up. Up. There you go. I'll readjust that later. Alright, we're going to go creative and check out if some of these things work. Oh, I'm not seeing any bugs right now. Since this update is a bit more complex, to make a test for see if it runs smoothly for everyone. Oh, it is running smoothly for everyone. At least everyone so far. Let's see about Moombo. Everything's actually better. It's running smoother than normal, which is great. I really need to get a new mic. This mic is manageable, but if I was watching a YouTube video with this kind of audio quality, I don't think I'll be watching it. Also, no! God, please, no! My thing doesn't spawn in. Screw it, it's the problem with the mod. Oh yeah, I should mention, I know why my things aren't loading like that. I've discovered it. Let's see. Let's go, I named it. There. You. These two. These two things are supposed to be engines. That one's obviously an engine, and that's supposed to be an engine for Take Flight mod. Add propellers and spins. But look. What's this? What's this? There's no interactive parts here. This caused a problem for me, and I can't. And this is the reason why versions under 0.6 are not unloadable, because this is in my Omnicar, and that's why my Omnicar is unloadable, because this is the engine I use for that. And this is the propulsion system propellers right there for this system I used for my entire craft. So yeah, I can't load this because I can't load this. These two are a culprit. Here, if Lord Payne is watching this, he made this engine, and I will be grateful if he fixed my Omnicar. And this, let's see who made it. I always forget the name. It was like something Kate. Actually, we could go check now. Tab. There. Actually, the mod name also works. Actually, we gotta go down and find it. Let's see. Is there any reverb? I made sure there's no reverb. Tell me if there's any reverb. I'm not looking at chat much because no one's talking to me. Because no one's watching this video. At least the time this mod is out, or this stream is out. It is running really smoothly for me. Up there, you can see my FPS is like about an 80. And I think another YouTuber had over 100. Where is that mod? I just scrolled all the way down, couldn't find it. Must have passed it then. How could I miss the culprit to my bane? Just because of that simple controller connection issue. That thing I spent over 100 hours making does not work anymore. There. It's made by lowercase Schizo, or S Schizo. No molder anymore. These are completely broken. That's why I have a controller connection error. Because the controllers are going to the connections are going to a place where connections don't exist anymore. Hence unloadable. Curse it. It's terrible. Also, you stopped working. Yeah, this mod stopped working. The one that I'm able to summon some creatures in. That one stopped working. Also, it is so useful I could find things with using this. So I could like type in 0 gravity. Actually. Or just gravity if I want to get this out. Like, place it down and fly. Yeah. The mods do need to be fixed. The other thing is, this is Khan's homing missile. It just moves up slowly. So obviously they changed things with the thruster mechanics and weights up a few things. Here, that's me just playing around with a few things. There. Here's something I made. It's really simple. It's just all the blocks aligned. I did this to test the durability of things, but now explosives. Oh, look. Look at all those more. Look at all how much more things come up. Type in explosive. So, one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's a 7 metal. So that it is indestructible. Alright. But then spaceship metal and this metal was pretty much the same thing. That's destructible. That's obviously indestructible. You used to be indestructible because I played around with you yesterday. Excuse me? 1, 2. Yes, excuse me. You only have 6 durability. Here it says explosive destroy up to durability 7. Actually, wait. Here, it says it right here. Explosives. Where? There. Explosive destroy durability to level 7. And guess what? Metal tier 2. What is happening? Metal tier or concrete 2 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it won't seem to explode. Oh wait, is that because I'm using a modded one? If that's so, well, it's the issue with the mod. Yep. Alright, so some mods can't destroy some things now. Interesting. Very interesting. Also, that's good to know. Explosives properties change, so maybe the mods changed, or it's the issue with the mod, or issue with the explosives. Nobody knows. Alright, good news that I thought about that before it's too late. Oh, you're destructible. What? Wait. One, two, three, four, five. Let me just type in concrete. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That has 7. You have a durability of 7. Pardon me. You have a durability of 7. And then, what is this? What? What, is durability 8 things gonna be destroyed now? Let's see. Okay, let's find metal tier C. Durability of 8. Would you be destroyed now? Okay, wait. You here have a durability of 7. And the same durability, actually, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have durability of... Wait a second, I'm being confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, okay, so these two have the same durability, okay? And alright. Certainly. Can we that's not the right thing. So this has a durability of 7, this has a durability of 7. I'm gonna put this in the middle and shoot it. What? But you weren't destroyed before. Oh wait, I forgot. I've tested it with that other explosive, so that didn't work. Oh, alright. Alright, everything makes sense now. I feel a little stupid. Okay. Alright. So, mod explosives don't work anymore. We could be sure of that. Let's summon 0.7. This is the only one that didn't have a car inside and didn't have propellers on the side. So as 0.6. Frames are pretty low now, but now that this ship is actually destructible, playing around with it a little bit more. Yeah. Also, I've noticed that some thrusters have the level 5 thruster effect and other thrusters are just normal. And that's been since the very beginning of this update. Okay. What do you guys think of this so far? Oh, actually got 2 people in chat. Yay! Well, no one's watching anymore. Just showed up. Anything new in this version? Few things. If you're watching this, which I don't think you are, but if you are, there's been a few updates to survival and minor fixes to like block. And also we found out a few bugs, like how modded explosives don't explode anymore. At least the instant explosive canister doesn't. Yeah, modded explosives can't destroy tier 7 metal. Maybe because it's still a test branch and still haven't been released. So, if that's so, what about nukes? There's nukes in this mod. That's a nuclear bomb. Alright, detonate it. Alright, the ship got destroyed. Oh. Alright. Okay. Let's see. How much durability does those lights have? Maybe like maximum durability. Makes everything indestructible. Yes. The way people said how durability 6 and up is indestructible, that is technically a lie. It is indestructible to Tobots and Haybots, though we're not sure about this update, because of this update, but farm mods could pretty much destroy everything. And I've discovered that, or I believe that, at least, that anything with a maximum durability is indestructible, except for things like this explosive, which can be destroyed. So yeah, challenge blocks are also indestructible. Challenge glass, challenge blocks and stuff. Yeah, they're okay, indestructible. Also, this friction ball here doesn't seem to have maximum friction. You do have high friction. So as you do have low friction, high friction. So, except for this one, everything else is not lying. Wait. Remember helium? Interesting. Interesting. Ooh, the helium block looks like concrete now. That is odd. And that is strange. Some textures just been replaced by... Yeah, alright. Why are explosives like these maximum durability? Well, it doesn't matter. Maybe that's why they did it. Yeah, that's the engine. Actually, no. It's like max level engine. Where did it go? Excuse me? Are you saying Lord Pain removed it? Are you saying he removed... Omni? This engine here, it is called a max level engine. It doesn't highlight and show you the word. No, it's got like a max power engine. And here, do I see any max power engine? So it might be this one. It does look pretty similar. Oh, actually, there. Seriously, what? Am I okay? I'm going insane. Well, that's indestructible. Yeah, so maximum durability things are truly indestructible to everything. Also, heavy blocks. Yeah, heavy blocks. This ridiculously heavy block has a texture of... Yeah, I don't know what happened with textures. These are certainly heavy. What about like light blocks? Excuse me? Like light blocks. Blocks that are light? No, not literally. Light there. Ultralight block, super light block, very light block, medium light block. Literally a light block. Alright. So there is no performance issues right now. As far as I could see, there is no performance issues. Actually, in some cases, performance is actually better than normal. We have an update on the way, but you can have it tested out. Mix of balancing changes and fixes. Main fix is further multiplayer improves and things. Multiplayer? Well, yeah. To be honest, I have no friends for multiplayer. And friends I do have either don't have the game, or don't talk to me often. Like barely often at all. Like you saw me plays. He's actually a friend of mine and has about 2K subscribers, but he doesn't talk to me. Barely. I feel like he doesn't like me, which might be a true fact. Anyway. So, some blocks look like other blocks, and some improvements has been changed. And actually, in the All tab, they even show mod parts here too, which is useful because it's not lying. Blocks tab shows blocks of the mods too. Yeah, it actually can be really useful. So what happened to staircase ramps? They got replaced by warehouse ramps? Also, I noticed the encryptor is not here too. I mean, there's the encryption sign and stuff, which their text is clipping out the sign of it. And they have underscores still. And the switch, but there's not the encryptors itself. Also, another thing I really like them to do is allow you to level up the engine. So, I mean, like manual, like free level up, so we could like test it, see like what level is the minimum requirement for this kind of task, so we don't have to waste resources, if you know what I mean. So I think yellow are tools, blue are blocks, green are parts, and orange is interactables, and maybe consumables have some other symbol. All I know. The encryptors is in survival, but not in creative. Seriously. I'm like, when they released the survival update, they released a completely different game. Block with a hammer still. Which you can't do in survival, you know. There's only the scud gun. The only thing that happened in creative mode is pretty much some things just got bugged out. New UGI and interactables, a few more blocks, and I guess a better just info thing. Also, by flammable, nobody knows what flammable means. I've gone back to the starting area and placed a few things down. Also, you guys notice that scrap stuff? The scrap engine and like the scrap seat are not here too. Part of me thought that when they released this new update, it was going to be the 1.0 update. But that is far from the truth. Far from the truth. So they released this test version. I would say that my version is not having updates. Also, another thing, there's this animation if you press R while holding the paint tool that allows you to add a new canister to your thing. And when the survival update comes in, this button is still here, but it does absolutely nothing. I'll like it for paint to like have like limited use instead of like, I mean, instead of being like one part is one paint, like maybe something like one paint canister could hold like at least 10 uses, and then they could make it so paint is more expensive again. I mean, if using paint is cheaper, I'll Oh, except that if getting paint is more expensive, is important. Yeah, I think you know what I'm trying to say. You can't chop trees down in this version too. One more thing. Can I press M? Manual. There, that button. They don't have that GUI in the corner. Also, this thing is outdated. Consumables coming soon. That's in a t-shirt now. Just look how old this is. Some things are still true to its nature, but other things are just fake. And the graphics are not true. What? Oh, okay, I get that. That means. Logic, it allows you to create. Excuse me? What happened here? Why is this transparent? I don't remember that being transparent. So, they need to revamp the book to be more useful. Even if the survival mode update came, we still don't know the story. Well, and that's why I've been making my lore/theory videos. Making one right now, and it's taking a long time to make. And I got a lot of interruptions from family. Oh wait a second. Could you see that? Some of my gimbals are working. Some of my gimbals are working. Oh, the gimbals move. The gimbals are not static anymore. But actually, all the gimbals are turned on. Except for 2 of them. Those, I think it's because they're from a different mod. Oh, no. Okay. So this creation could work. Okay, let me get gimbals. You are just simply connected to that one there. Oh! That is so useful. If you notice that, wow. It tells you now. Oh my Centauria. This is a great... That doesn't tell you though. How do I guess I could place it down there. Where else do I place them? I can't place them anywhere else, apparently. Okay, that's one gimbal down. That's another gimbal. Okay, I am getting off track, and I'm supposed to be doing a review on how to see. It's supposed to be doing a review on how this mod's supposed to work. Nope, just going to fix my creation. Yes, I bet the mod creator of this fixed it instead of anything else happening. What is this tree? Tree is to activate all the throttle. What? Don't do the world clear. I need to save this. Most thrusters there does seem to be working. And are all connected in the same port. Theoretically, when I press 3, my sync should be going up. But it is not. Oh, that falls so much quicker. That, when this was in this normal hover state, it used to fall so much quicker. I'm adjusting these thrusters to match that again. It's going up now, huh? Perpendicular side could have perpendicular effects. There. Now it's doing that slow falling it always does. So now I'm pressing number 3. Should activate. It's working. What? Actually, no, that makes sense. My creation is working now. Oh, yet another creation fixed with this update. There may have been the mod creator who fixed it, for all I know. Alright, I'm gonna bring this down like now. Cut the engines. Those thrusters there are like always active. Also, another change is, before this update, I didn't know how to make a clock system. And now I know how to make a clock system, so I'm gonna try to fix it. Fix that issue. New Artopod head, being run by a sensor. Spinning. Oh, that's how I did that. Embarrassing. That was the only way I knew how to do clock system. Oh, this does not look right. I don't think controllers are supposed to look like that. Yeah, I think they should fix the controller in creative mode. No, because it looks a little blurred. If I must say something about it. So, the only clock system I know how to make is that crazy one that just shudders a lot. Now I know I can make this kind of clock system. That goes in that goes in that, yeah. You're like supposed to be an XOR, I think. I think. Take that with a grain of salt. I believe. Let's see. 7. Yeah. Oh no. I think you were supposed to be an AND gate? Is that how it went? Ah. I need it so it blocks the signal. Let me do it NAND gate. No. What about NAND gate and an XOR gate? I forgot how to make this clock again. What about NAND gate and another NAND gate? A NAND gate, then a NAND gate. When I press 7, absolutely nothing happens. Run NOR gate. Okay, this is being too complex. This is XOR gate going out. No, that's not it. XOR gate is supposed to go in the timer. There, and that you're supposed to be an AND gate. Wait, pardon, I'm getting a phone call. Okay, it wasn't much. Is that it? AND gate into XOR gate goes on timer. You go there. No problems does seem to be solved. I am how do I make this again? You know what? Okay, I don't have time for this. Okay, now hover model 0.8. Alright, my hovercraft's back. Bet no one's watching this video. Yep, no one's watching. No. All the mod creators that made the mod that allowed me to summon this thing in are just playing survival, I bet. And actually are not doing anything. Alright. Look back in the list. The test list. Another thing I really request is what is it? Do something with the potato seeds. And make the trader guy more useful and give more meaning to farming. Like a few mods allow him to make him so he trades resources. Yeah, he trades resources like metal, scrap metal, and stone and stuff. So something like that. I mean, the trader does sometimes have fertilizer, which are something that gets farmed out, but I will say it would be most useful if we gave a trader a use that everybody would want. I mean, if he has something that we don't have, we get it. Like the spud guns and the spud container, which we can't craft, so we buy from him. But once you get those, you don't really need them. The only other thing you could just get is the spud container and the spud gun. Maybe you could get some clothing for him, but you need people to do that, and no one's willing to do that task. Absolutely no one is. I don't know, I could just open a switch and everything's gonna blow. I don't know if the durability matters into the strength of... I'm not sure, maybe not. I didn't flew at all. I wanted to fly. Well, that didn't work. Missing impulse doesn't work anymore. Oh, the impulse doesn't work. Ah, screw it. Yep, mod explosives are completely broken. Is Scrapped Guard fixed? Scrap Guard is not fixed and cannot be used. Yep, Scrap Guard is useless. Though, the encryptors became our new scrap card. At least in some cases. What happens if I remove the top here? And like, weld it on things? Like I weld that on weld tool, tools, weld tool. Excuse me. Let's do something that's not part of the ground. Maybe that's why. But that makes a cool thing for hovering. Whoa, those don't look connected, and are they? It's like magnets. It's like magnets. It's like there's nothing there, but there is something there. But it's, yeah, that is so. I bet it's because this thing is supposed to be extended, but it isn't extended, or something like that, and that's why it makes that kind of glitch. Whatever the case. I don't know. Requires less scrap wood. I'm glad that they're making it so we get more resources quicker, and resources are cheaper in the craft lot. The concrete is really the thing I care about. I'm trying to make the wall using concrete too, because as had people said, it is indestructible for tier 6. And this doesn't talk about how tier 6 metal is destructible by farm bots. So for all I know, Hyper Bike. So for all I know, what is it? For all I know, my front part of my door is still indestructible to mods. Another thing I would like to say is, what is this? We have corn in the game, and what kind of corn is this? You also have Stonehenge here, if you ever want to see that. And there's now just one piece of corn in this field. Roots are just out of the ground. Cucumbers? When was this game getting cucumbers? There's also an eggplant. Actually, here, let me show you guys. I took a screenshot of this. There's an eggplant in this game. Here. You see that? It's an eggplant. This is one of the first things I found when I got in the creative world. An eggplant. But I don't remember that in previous world. Like before that survival update. And I don't see it anywhere in, well, survival too. Right, another thing I like to check out is the tile builder. I've played that thing around a few updates ago, and I want to see if I could play around with it again. Let's see. Play, we'll go to creative, and tiles. So here we'll create some tiles. Ah, yes. File. New. Extra large, create. Alright. Here is our tile. I forgot the controls. There. Alright. It's still the menu music right now. It's good to hear it. harvestables. There's a new harvestables category. It allows you to put things down, like farming soil, and actually growing plants and mature plants, or fully grown plants. Now the potato does look kind of like a weird version of the banana. So here I'm gonna place that corn down. It's even moving around in the wind. Next to that corn I'm gonna put a big tree down. Another big tree down. Some spruce trees all over the place too. Maybe a random ember spruce tree. And a random stone deposit there. Maybe another one. It looks like it's sunk into the ground. I'm not doing anything about it. Random bee thing, glue clamp, water geyser. I'm gonna place all of this down. Oh. Alright, bet any of this will spawn. Also, assets. Remember that from, you know, that. Yeah, I'm making those sense now. You know that from like that? Yeah, that. What does that even mean? Oh, canisters. Spilled blueberry. Oh, you can individually... You make the warehouse individually? Using all these individual parts? There's the warehouse elevator. Yeah, alright. Hide out. Oh, okay, that's drifted. These are just some scrap things, some scrap city parts. I haven't actually seen a scrap city. Some billboards. How to plant. How to packing station. Can't see this one. Look around it. What's this? Oh. Oh, that's an individual part from these? Interesting. Mechanic station sleep capsule. Mechanic station building. Mechanic station gas roof. Camping fire. Camping rain tent. Camping rain tent 2. 1 camping tent. Yeah. Packing station round circle base. Chemical water. Yeah, guys, did you know they added water to this game? Yeah, I know, right? It's amazing. Here it is, water. What is this? Mechanic station interior. Oh, okay. Spaceship. Spaceship wing that came off. Alright. Got all this stuff in here. Packing station base. How many of you bet that anything's gonna actually spawn? I bet none of you. I mean, last time I tried this, nothing spawned. I don't think anything different will happen this time. Just to make sure it's the same world, I'm gonna do something like change the ground texture here to sandy. Sandy. Places here where this thing's supposed to be, make it a little bit stony. Make this area a little stony too. Make this area a little bit like that here. And make this area like crashed spaceship area. Yeah, alright. What's that? Water is way too high up. I'm gonna bring that down a little bit. Actually, I have a hole here. Train height. Flattened. Not sure. Okay, I'm just gonna build a little mountain here. Add a little pond in there. No, not honey. Like water. There. Right, the music's gone. There's no music here. That's kind of sad. Everyone loves music. No more music. Everyone's sad. Wait. Yeah, alright. That's definitely... whatever I made there. It's something. Oh, that's what made it go up so high. Alright, there. A small lake. Oh, no. Undo, undo. There's no undo button, is there? Alright. Why is the interactable all the way down here? Whatever. There. That looks nice. Nice little puddle. Let me add some texture there. Some sand. There. Maybe even a tree. Yeah. You. Nice. And another one of you. Be sure. Alright, anyone excited? Well, no one's watching this, so I bet no one's excited. Right now, at the time I'm playing this, I 100% doubt any of this will spawn. Ooh, wait, go inside. Oh, actually that's pretty interesting. Go inside, here, right now. Live. Here's the toilet, the restroom. Oh, so everything else is a separate asset? Interesting. Well, all these parts are part of this. They added the walls, the broken toilets, broken washroom. And that is not an interactable, that is an asset. Oh, actually, I'm not sure. Is fire an asset? Or harvestable? Or something at least? I don't think it is. Steam Workshop. Ooh, interesting. Remove fig trees. Ooh, actually this one. Remove fake trees. Oh, that is useful. It's gonna remove those bushes that are just stuck in my world. Alright. Save. Save as testing survival. Testing survival. I know I misspelled that. I don't care. Alright. Exit. Dang it, I forgot to change the byte rate or bit rate or whatever it's called. Now to the world builder. Hey, it's that guy again. He made train assets. I need him to fix that mod. Need him. Also, do you notice how this red farm mod is electrocuted? Is that a weapon or is that him dying? I feel like it's him dying or him being trapped by something. Okay. Alright guys, I need to go momentarily. Be right back soon. Did anyone leave? I bet none of you left. Because no one's here to leave. I'm so lonely. Alright. Here's a tile. Alright, there it is. World name. Say world. Main menu. Maybe that took longer than a while, but now you guys may have skipped forward. Like, yes, I am here. New game. There. There, just mashing my keyboard because I don't want to waste time. Ha 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 ha. Who fought? Actually, no, let me get my newly 0.8. Okay, you. Oh. I didn't install any mods in this world. Alright. Let me get you out. You're like the only modless thing around here. Oh, strange. Everything is not here. Literally everything's not here. But this. This is bigger than I thought. Everything is not here. Except for this. What is that? That's the thing in the main menu. Is the water here? Actually, wait, this is not the water mound. It's just another random mound. Yeah, there's nothing here, guys. No interactables or no harvest tools. Is the water existent? We break my bones because there's no water here. Ah, when I thought I could find a loophole, I couldn't. But this, why is this the only thing that spawns in? It's strange. This out of all things. What is this? Doesn't those two look like the same? Like, oh, they're like the same size. But nope, one of them is like 100 times bigger. I was like, what's the difference? But hey, now we have rounded edges. That's great. Also, these generator tools goes with the tubes, right? I think they were supposed to go with the tubes. Seriously. Those... Oh. Are you serious? Those tubes don't align. Those tubes don't align. What about these tubes? Ah, those tubes align. Those tubes align. So tubes are like a more power thingy, I think, than a fluid thingy. Anyone agree? Yeah, I think that's it. I always wanted to like add this tube here and like, that fits in. What is this really supposed to be? What is a generator coil? Also, something I realized is when I removed items, they go in like another slot in my inventory, like down here. Actually, I think it only works for the vanilla parts. So, yeah, for example, actually, the wheel. Or actually, there, see? Just move back down here, like. There's some aspects of survival. But what is this? What is this? Let me go under it. There. Anything under this? Uh! Uh! What have I seen? Oh no! Oh! What is that? Ah! 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 Oh, okay, don't do that, just stop it. I don't know. My face is weird. Okay, stop doing that. Okay, the bottom of it is completely, utterly empty. Alright, no one will know what this is. It's the thing in the main menu. The guy like stands here and that's behind there. What is this? Is this some type of like a launch pad for a rocket or something? No. The only... I don't really have any rockets. There. That's Antarctica. There, this is... What the heck? Hey, by the way, if anybody wanted to know, this is the very first creation I have ever made in my life. And why is this so laggy? Including on top of this. Well, not like anywhere else. This is the very first creation I had ever made. No seats everywhere. And all things you could do is just press W and this just goes up in the sky. But now it doesn't anymore. So if anybody couldn't tell, I made this thing when I was very young. I had this game for a very long while. Okay. Not sure why it's so laggy, but for all we know, this could be something like, what is it? How did I put it? Oh, summon. This here could be something like in Trailmakers. I don't have the game, but I watch people play it, and it's like gotta have a spaceship. Your spaceship crashed here, and why is there explosive? I don't know. This is not my creation. That's all I got to say. Whatever it is, it's called Sunbeam Down, and I think I know why. It's because the sunbeam explodes when the QEP hits it. Do I even have that old version of QEP? I call it the G.U. Nope, don't have it. Must have deleted it, because it caused some serious lag. Alright. We had now discovered that the only thing that can really be spawned in now is that. And nothing else can't be spawned in. And this new test update is pretty great. I think I will keep on playing in this update. I'm having no issues with the update at all. Let me see. Did they add anything? Seriously, why are they taking so long to fix the warehouse problem? Seriously, they just gotta make it so that those encryptors just don't show connections and not need to be destroyed. I mean, the scrap guard, which I don't have installed, the scrap guard had that feature and could be activated with a switch. So why can't this not be activated with a switch? Seriously. Scrap guard does the same exact thing, but well, I mean, it's an entire... I mean, it could be different because... well, the top of the warehouse is technically like a different creation from the other floors of the warehouse. And there was really not much more. Okay, let's just play another challenge mode, the old challenge mode. Actually, Challenge builder. And his name. Survival. Dude. We can see if the survival blocks are in here. Yep, durability maximum, durability maximum, maximum, indestructible maximum. Starter? What's that? I actually never built in challenge mode before. To be honest, I really haven't. This is actually the first time ever me going here. I haven't gone challenge mode ever. Like, ever. Nice, this place feels surreal. There's a triple F6. Interesting. It's spherical. This place is rather quiet. Hologramic. Also, whoa. I haven't seen this model. But whatever this thing is. Whoa. That's thrusters in the bottom. That must be using a lot of fuel, you know? And where's the fuel canister? Also, its head. Its head is something like the red boss bolt's head. Right? And there's a bag in the bottom. Do I have a seat? And if I do have a seat, can I sit in it? As I said, I haven't played it, so I don't know. If I could see this person, that'd be great. Oh, I can't sit in it. What do you look like? I can't see you. Ah. Dang it. But though, this is really interesting. Tests with the idea of different character models. How far could you go out here? Oh my god, that is very long. There's the invite friends thing here, but not in anything else. No. Well, I think I'll be ending the stream soon. That's what you look like. Let's play this. Let's play a challenge that I've completed already. It's another escapist type challenge. Also, I've noticed that they added new sound, like audio for those beginning areas. They have like another person talking. This is pretty much Portal in Scrap Mechanic. Wow, never thought it could be so hard. That's a shiny thing there. What's that button do? Someone's another ball. What do I need to do with you? Oh, it's like a switch. We're like this illusion. Where's the challenge? I'm not needing to press any things down. At least right now. It's this way. have a question. Wait. No, wrong button. So here I'm doing challenge mode. Why do I need to press that button? Activates, doesn't activate anything. Really? Just walk straight in here. No problem at all. Don't have to do anything here. It closes up behind me. I have a question. There's a ball here. Why do I need to use a portal to get over there? I just bring it here. Yeah. Strange. You know. Alright, I'm not judging it. I don't know. Really don't know. It's just a strange concept. Why do I need to go all around there when I could just go there? I just like have to put it in here, you know? And the door's already open. I don't need to open no doors. And I finished it. Well, unless that's different. Any new thingies here? I bet they have it. I don't know. Coming soon. What's this? Let me browse. Blocks and parts. What's this? Okay. So obviously that's like mods, I assume. So when you browse here it goes to blocks and parts. And that usually mean mods. So can I go here? There's no that. Oh, challenge pack. Anyone made a challenge with this new update? Not sure. Why does it say coming soon? What is creative? I don't know. Alright. We've basically checked out everything for the new update. We checked out all this stuff and they're doing this testing because it's a pretty big update and they want to see if it's not so laggy. For me, it is not laggy at all. I have no issues with this. And pretty much all the features are working. Well, I would say it's successful and they could really release this right now if they wanted to. But anyway, I have been Type D Crystal. And well, there's no views here. But here I'll end the stream. I'll see you, well, sometime. I don't know. Alright, see ya. A crystal away. Bye.